Hello, everyone. Bill Molyneux here. And today, this is going to be a very different, unique video. Life is very short as we're packing up the house in Baltimore and slowly look at living in Virginia at Port Haywood. We have too much stuff. Now, you all know I'm really big into donations and trying to help these small museums. So this weekend, I'm donating all my artwork that I have around the house. All right, I had to get the painting down. That's the last stand of Issi and Luana, where the Zulu Empire and their Zulu MPs trashed the British. All right. Then we're taking down our frigate painting. And set that over there. Now, well, we have Washington at Yorktown. And it's a beautiful frame. This actually was a bit of money to have this one framed and matted, the same as Issi and Luana. Issi and Luana, by the way, I've had since about 1988. My Union and Confederate ironclad posters that I got from the CSS Noose Museum. This one's the Confederate one, and the Union one is upstairs in the other room. So, we'll be putting all these in boxes today, and we're going to be making donations to the Jerusalem Mills Historic Site, a Maryland State Park. Now, I also am going to donate some of my board games to a Mr. Bryan in Connecticut, and he is going to reimburse me for the shipping and also maybe whatever he thinks are worth, $5 or $15 or whatever. He's going to send me a donation for Goober donation money for a small museum. Something else I'd like to mention. My board games, I take the profits from Bill Molyneux games printed at Blue Panther. You can go on Blue Panther publishing, printing on the internet. Go to the Bill Molyneux board games, and I give back on my profits on these. And War of 1812, French Indian War Volume 1 and 2. They used to be Bloody Mohawk. Horns of the Buffalo. Professor Dennis Bishop helped me with this prior to him passing away, and Peter Schultz also. The Battle of Brandywine. Now, this game is wonderful because very low complexity for museum gift shops, Germantown, Valley Forge, and Paoli. So let's say you don't want one of my games, but you want to make a donation to have one of these games delivered to a museum, let me know. All right? And we're going to be packing up some of our furniture, the Victorian furniture for donations also. So video work when Goober the Traveling Bear and I will be off a little bit doing some other things. So I'm going to pause the camera here. Well, the Mr. Bryan, he wants all my board games, old playtest stuff that I've accumulated over many years. And, well, I'm going to find a big box and I'm going to put it all in there. I mean, this is a never released Franco-Prussian war game, for instance. It was released in a different format and much smaller. D-Day, some really old out of print games from the late 60s, early 70s. I'm going to send all this to him, all the counters, rules, and sheets. And his Brian L. is his name. So we're trying to give back. We've been very blessed, my wife and I. So that's why I'm so big on trying to help historic sites. In the current climate of the economy, historic sites are being forgotten. So I'm going to close this out with consider purchasing a game from Blue Panther Printing, Bill Molyneux games. The Gloucester, Virginia game and the Weiss Fort games are my newest ones. If you want to donate, have a game donated to a museum, I have a special museum cost, and you can get in touch with me and make a PayPal donation to me, and I'll get them a game. And that's it. So this whole weekend, that's what we're working on. And Josh Warliff and Jim Shaw, I think you have something coming to you too. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Jerusalem Mills, by the way, is a neat little historic village near Nottingham, Maryland. And Betsy helps operate that museum. Stay safe, be kind, be courteous. And I got a lot of work to do this entire weekend as we're going to be moving figures, moving furniture, artwork, and war games. Thank you, everyone.